ready, get ready, let's go!
Basic training, all that is breaking you down and making you feel like nothing. And then once they've succeeded in that, they rebuild you as a person. It changes your entire mindset from just some guy to a soldier. That's what they do. They do that using a combination of emotional stress, physical stress, mental stress. Examples of that would be constant yelling, screaming at you, telling you to move faster.
Go! Go!
You know, the physical stress, you're constantly moving.
Some of you aren't even making it past 5!
Doing physical activities. You do PT every morning, physical training. You do it every morning. You wake up early. You don't get as much sleep as you would if you had just had a 9-to-5 job. I guarantee that. I am a satellite communications operator. Well, some days we don't do much, but a typical day will include setting up equipment, testing it, making sure it works, upgrading equipment if we need to. We do mini exercises regularly, probably once a week. We contact other teams throughout the country and, work with them, make sure that we can talk to them during an incident. Well, I work full-time at Camp Williams for basically an emergency response communications team. So if there's like a man-made or natural disaster, we go in and provide communications assistance. Airborne school is actually fun. So airborne school teaches you how to properly exit an aircraft while wearing a static line parachute and how to deploy yourself.
What is a static line parachute?
Static line parachute is a parachute that is deployed for you as you're jumping out of the aircraft. One of my jumps, it wasn't any different than any other jump. I think I was the 3rd or 4th guy in the stick. No, I had to have been the 4th or 5th. So my exit was fine. I didn't have any problems. Everything was good. The only thing, I wasn't really in the zone, if you will. I was kind of off in La La Land. What they had done was they put an orange X on the drop zone, and it was kind of a competition, to see who could get closest to the orange X. I mean, they had a guy out there with a counter and everything, so they can measure how many inches away we were, or how many feet actually, not inches. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win this. I'm focusing on the X, steering my parachute, and for some reason I'm not thinking about how fast the ground is coming up. All I'm thinking about is how close I can get to that X. And when you prepare to land about 200 to 150 feet above the ground, you start braking. So you pull your toggles all the way down, and that fills your parachute up with air, and it slows you down so that you don't, do what I did and hit the ground very hard. I mean, and when you watch the video, I mean, it hurt. It didn't feel good at all. People gave me a lot of shit for that, so.